a Vera Wang wedding dress shop in the hotel. Like that's
Wait, shopping when you're on vacation
level.
is so
He's crying.
amazing.
He's crying.
Are you into, okay, so hi, you're watching or listening to the Sorry What podcast. I'm your host, Jared Goldstein. I'm a bad listener and I'm telling you how to live your life. I'm here with my guest today, Leslie Liao.
Hello.
Oh, I said it wrong. Me.
No,
Leslie
keep
Liao.
that in. It's okay.
It's Liao like meow.
It's Liao like meow. That's what I say to people. It's whatever.
Yeah. And you know what? This podcast is warts and all. It's because I'm so real. I'm kind of like young people on TikTok where I'm like, I don't care. My hair's a mess.
You know what? We're raw. I always
raw.
look into the camera on accident. Like that's a thing I do. So if you don't love that, I won't do that.
Okay,
but
great.
We're raw.
We're raw. We're raw. And if you notice while watching or listening that there seems to be like a time jump happening, that's raw. Nothing was cut.
It's uncut.
We don't cut anything on this podcast. We keep it all in. Everything I say, I stand by an hour later. Certainly not listening to them back and cutting it all out. Okay. We were just briefly discussing ASMR, and I'm curious, do you watch any ASMR?
Sometimes I go through phases, and it must be when I'm in a time in need. But at night, if I can't sleep.
Yes, same.
Okay, there's a specific account that I need to look up. It's an adorable account of, the clay cracking and stuff. It's like slime.
Yeah.
Do you know that? So that there's an account that's amazing. There's like millions of followers. But if I can't sleep at night, I just watch like what she'll do is she'll make like a fake egg sandwich all made out of clay and like with an egg that looks real.
Yes.
And then she'll just squeeze it and then stretch it and then crunch it. This is the first time I've said this out loud, that I've admitted this out loud, but if I cannot sleep.
But that's what it is. That's what it is. Like, okay, so the thing that I'm watching is a woman eating. Her name is Boki.
Okay.
Eat with Boki.
Okay.
And she just eat. And did you start watching it kind of as a thought experiment and then maybe kind of like ironically, and then all of a sudden it's months later and you've watched every video from Eat with Boki?
It's more, I don't know that account, but the clay one I've done, it's just shameless. It's just like, I think it's adorable, very well produced. She has an amazing skill.
Yeah.
Like she makes like fake French toast and then she'll crack it. Like
So it's almost like, is it cake, but ASMR?
Well, you always know it's ASMR and you always know it's clay. It's always clay. There's no doubt about it.
It is clay.
It is clay. But you see her make it. So you see her create like she'll take the white clay and then shape it into a bread and then paint it into very real French toast. Like it has the coloring. You
watch
fantastic.
her build it and then destroy it. And
Isn't
there's
it beautiful?
Both. It's all content.
Build, create, destroy. And it all, I gotta find her name. It's like Emiko something, EMIK something. She's a huge YouTube channel.
Yes.
So it's not real food. She does not eat the clay.
She doesn't eat the clay.
Does not eat the clay.
Every Boki video has 1 million views or more.
So,
every Boki video has 1 million views or more.
So clearly we're not alone. This is a movement.
Yes.
But what type of food does she eat?
Asian. Mostly Asian.
So is it crunchy?
It's
is it like,
everything.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the fun. Like, cause you scroll through and you see all these different, you're like, what am I in the mood to watch tonight?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of noodles. So her thing is she eats a lot of food. Like it's a big table and she just has the best setup. Like she has the best sort of like visual setup. Also, she's stunningly beautiful if you're a pervert like me.
But then just eats like buckets of noodles.
It is buckets. It's like it's basically like I would say it's like a table set for 3 and she eats it in 12 minutes. But not even in like a kind of like crazy way. She just takes really big bites and her spoon is huge and it's amazing. She kind of describes it as she's eating or not even describes it as she's eating because she does it because she's eating. She has captions that describe
that's
experience.
helpful. I actually like that.
And because it's in Korean and it's in an English translation, the captions are really
a little bit off translation.
Yes, they're kind of you're reading it and you're like, huh. Like it's so every part of it. She's beautiful. The food's beautiful. The captions are kind of funny. Like it's nonstop entertainment, and you just watch her eat. And when she gets a good bite going, you're like, damn. Like she's got uni, or she's putting like, she'll put the fried chicken into the garlic noodles and then kind of wrap them up. And
Yeah, that's
she'll drink a lot of like
sexy.
cold soups.
Oh. And then okay, so do you watch this also at night?
Yes.
Before you sleep?
I wouldn't dream.
And
I would not. If I watched it during the day, I would go to jail.
I see, yes.
And here's the thing, it's not sexual. It's not sexual, but it is nighttime.
But it is kind of like does anyone watch at like noon, like on a lunch
I watch
break?
porn at noon.
Okay. Oh, maybe that's different.
There's something exciting about it. It's not all the time.
Yeah, it's kind of like
but once
no one
in a
does
while,
this. Yeah.
yeah. Like you're home alone, you're like,
You're like, I got time.
yeah,
I'm alone. You're like in between meetings. You're like, what am I?
Yeah.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
How deeply depressing is it to do that and it's not fun? Do you ever have those experiences?
To watch and it's not fun.
Yeah, to just kind of
I don't know that it's ever even
take
really
10 minutes
fun.
to yourself and go, this sucks. It's
Like-
so deeply depressing.
Like during it, you're like, this isn't really well made.
Yeah, or just being like, I didn't actually want this.
Or it's the same as like watching any content. You're like, I'm not in the mood. No, this isn't like grabbing me like I thought it would.
No, I'm just
But-
laying there like, I should start a podcast.
Yeah, and
You
here
know?
we are. You know,
And here we are. That's sort of how we got here. Yeah. Okay, should we take a voicemail?
I'm down. I'm down to. Yeah.
I feel that we should.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I meant to go business mode, and when I said
Love
that we
business
are
mode.
doing Sorry What with Leslie Liao, that we should also remind the listeners 516-900-4619. Call in, be a part of the show. 516-900-4619. Tell us your problem. We have celebrities on the line waiting to help you. Hello. All right, here we go.
Oh, I thought you meant celebrities are calling. I was.
Oh no.
so
Celebrities are sitting right here.
I was like, Demi Lovato calls. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah, sorry, I misinterpreted.
Well, you know, I've been hitting up I've been hitting up some friends of mine for voicemails, because I'll be honest, some of these voicemails are
spicy or not
just
controversial.
just like the raving lunatic kind of on record, and you're kind of like, what is that? I can't even use this.
They should let.
So once in a while, I'll just need a friend to be like, can you just give me like a 45-second straight down the middle, really kind of simple, like snappy, entertaining kind of prompt. And we've had some, you know, some follower counts on my friends who are calling in.
Mm-hmm. Can they also like ask advice anonymously?
Of course, 100%.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Okay. The prompt asks you for your name at the beginning, but it doesn't come up. So like you don't have to, you can call anonymously.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're here to help.
Okay.
Okay, let's put our headphones on and let's roll the first call.
How are we not doing this?
Hello.
Okay,
Yes, I need advice because my boyfriend and I have moved in together and he never opens his mail. They just pile up into the mail holder. He just never opens the mail. And if I bring it up, you know, it doesn't go so great. So what should I do? Thanks.
Break up with him.
A lot.
Break up with him, leave.
Was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not just the mail. There's something bigger.
It's the MALE.
It's the it's never the thing. It's never the mail. It's always something bigger.
But here's the thing, though. What if it's the mail?
Then
like,
maybe
I swear to God, like, don't you have these arguments where you're just like, please God, I would love it if you did this one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing it. Please do it.
It is the mail, MAIL.
Yes.
It is the mail. The MAIL represents.
Yes.
I think every relationship is like, you know, like a school project when we were kids in school, and you would always get mad at the one kid who just didn't contribute. You're like, you didn't pull your weight and we got an A because of me, not you.
Yeah.
I just think relationships are like an adult school project where whoever's not putting in their weight, you just resent. So it is the MAIL, it's the male, but the male represents like, she might think she does a lot around the house.
Yes.
Which I didn't hear that in the voice, but I'm assuming like maybe she does a lot to contribute to the upkeep. And with the MAIL, it's like, it's easy to open mail.
It's so easy.
It's not. But
look, it's annoying. No one likes getting mail.
No, and
very little mail is good mail.
And it's mostly junk mail.
It's junk. Or it's a bill. Like, it's not good. You don't want it.
It is never fun. You're right. You never open something like that made my day. Like, it's just it's tasks.
I get a lot of mail that is essentially a medical bill, but it's not the bill. It's just kind of like a little trailer. They drop a trailer for my medical bills. Do you get these?
Oh, and is it like a save the date for your medical bill? Like, we're about to charge you.
It says right big on it, this is not a bill. Like, I think that's the law. Like, they have to let you know it's not a bill. But then it's a bill.
It's always like a statement of like, here's how much money you spent.
Yes, it's like, an explanation, I guess, which I guess is important. But I'm just like, just send the bill. Like,
so mail is not fun. So we agree, it's a task.
Mail's a task.
But you know what? A lot of it is not important, and I really do like. I now fall for junk mail. Yeah. Like, sometimes like you'll get a piece of mail of like, hey, like, you are so qualified for this credit card. Girl, get this credit card.
Yeah.
And I have to send photos of my mail to my brother, who like has worked in finance, to be like, is this real?
Oh.
And he's like, throw that away.
Yeah.
So like, I'm starting to fall for it. So it's like it's an important task. You have to look through it.
Yes.
Sort it. I think I want to know how he reacts though when she approaches him about the mail, because his reaction is going to show a lot. Like, what does he get? Does he get defensive?
I'm curious to know how that goes. Also, will you look into the camera and tell everyone your credit score?
900. Is that even?
Is that possible?
No, I'm just kidding.
What is the highest? 850?
I think it's 8. I actually just looked that up today because I forgot if the highest is 850, and I actually don't know mine.
You don't know yours?
I need to look. I haven't.
Mine's in my bank app, and I check it kind of a lot.
Is it? Are you good with money? Like, you're like on top of it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Are you on like a do you have like a favorite credit card? Are you like a credit card head?
I only have 2.
Yeah.
I have the American Express. Like, I set up like a business account.
Yes.
Because we're a business.
You're
a business.
I'm a business.
You're a business.
This is business.
This is business. And
this is not a bill. This is business.
This is business. So that's what like the mail says. It's like the mail is business. So I think I love the Amex because it makes me feel like I feel like a corporation.
Yeah, it feels good.
And I like.
Is it the Delta one? Are you flying?
So I'm debating getting the Delta one because I love the Delta Lounge like the most.
I know it's getting worse. Like the program of the card is getting worse, but it's still good.
So you like it?
I love it.
Really?
I used to think like I'll never fly first class, or like maybe when I'm like 100 and I won't even care because I'll be in so much pain on the plane.
No, I always want to fly first class.
Yeah,
but I never
you can do
it.
it. You can do it. It can happen, and you can do it. Especially if you travel for work.
Yeah.
You do not like. I think what was interesting to learn is that like most people in first class did not pay for that ticket.
Right, but I literally have YouTube this week.
Yeah,
like people have tricks on how to get upgraded, but is it mostly points?
It's mostly points because any like time that I've watched like those like the points guy or like these videos on how to trick or something, like they're not great. They're not great. They're not like life changing, and they're not. I mean, maybe I'm not watching the right ones.
Yeah.
But like it seems like a lot of work for little payoff. One that is kind of fun is when you land, Delta does this thing where it's like you have 20 minutes. They have 20 minutes to get you your luggage, and if it takes longer, even by like a minute or a second, you can tell them, and they'll give you 2,500 miles, which is like essentially like $25, which was essentially paying you back for checking your bag.
Yeah.
But if you're like a member, you're probably not paying for it in the first place, and it basically since I learned that like from like a TikTok. Every time I land, I find that little form. It's like a late luggage form. You like put in like your flight number, your info, send. And even if it's just a minute late, they will send you. And it worked for me like twice now. Although I've done it, I do it every time. And a lot of times.
They're like Jared.
They are. They're literally like at a certain point, I'm like, they're gonna, I don't know how far I can push this.
Wait, so logistically, it's when you go to baggage claim?
Yeah, it's when you land. There's like some official clock when you land.
Yeah, but which clock?
You don't know, but you basically kind of know.
So how do they know that you are being honest?
They just won't give it to you. They decide. Delta decides.
What is Delta?
Delta decides if everyone is eligible, and you just have to ask for it, and they will tell you yes, you were eligible, or no, you were not.
Okay, I got to learn all this stuff, but it's
2,500 miles is not nothing.
It's something.
It is not nothing.
And just I love an airport lounge, like the airport lounge. Like I want to get married in an airport lounge. Like it's a nice experience.
I will marry you in an airport lounge.
Please, we're gonna arrange this.
The one in Austin, it's tiny, but there's something nice about it.
I don't think I've been to that one.
It looks like a wedding. It literally looks like a wedding hall.
Really? Like there's a arch. What is it called?
Yeah. It almost looks like a tree house.
It's
on
like
the
a banquet hall.
Yeah.
like a view of everything downstairs. But I sometimes I'll go to the airport early just to experience the lounge. Like I'd rather just be in the lounge and like near the action. It's nice.
Are you having some good celeb sightings in the lounge?
Not yet, actually. I haven't. Yeah. I also kind of keep to myself. Like I'm not trying. I'm not actively looking. I kind of keep hat on, just focus, like whatever. But focus on my little mini omelet or whatever. Anyways, her advice. I don't want to go off track. I do. I really.
No, we can go off track on this. On this pod here, we go off track.
We go off track.
We're gonna help the people, but we're gonna help ourselves.
Because it is. I've never lived with a person, like a romantic person.
Yeah.
So I think about this all the time. It's like your home is like a business. Everything's a business to me.
Yeah.
Your home is a business.
Yeah.
So if someone there is not like helping the place stay afloat, then should you fire them? You know, like they're not and because the mail is not a fun chore.
No.
So he needs to do more.
But it's also, here's the thing though, it's also an easy one. It's literally easy.
It is, yes.
She's not asking you to like clean behind the fridge.
Not scrubbing the toilets.
No.
But it's all important.
And also the mail is important. Like you literally need to check that mail.
It's really important. You get coupons sometimes. Like you have to sort it out.
Yes. You need to be reading the trailers for your bills.
Yes.
You need to know.
It's so important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in terms of talking to your partner about that, like you just got to set it straight. You just got to lay down the law, but you have to do it like you're on the brink of tears.
So that
you have
that's your approach?
Yeah, like if your hands are kind of shaking and you're like, babe, this is so important to me, and I've expressed this to you in the past, and it's not happening, and it's hurting me. And then, I mean,
so your approach is,
fake tears, crocodile tears,
fake tears, panic. Mine was be more, because everything's presentation, because that's confrontation. If she goes to him and say, I need you to do this is hurting me. So if you're about to confront someone, you have to disguise it.
Yes.
And just say like, hey, like I love living with you. Hopefully that's true. There's just stuff that needs to be done around the house. Like I want to make sure you have you always have to make it about them.
Ooh.
I want to make sure that you
are not being hated by me.
yes, that too. Like I want you to have a happy home and like stress free, and I don't want us to miss something important. Sometimes we get mail about like a bill or like something from HOA or wherever they live, and just like
HOA. What's HOA?
HOA is a homeowners association. So like if you
never met her.
Okay, so
I don't think I will. Hey, look, I'll fly first class a couple times, but HOA.
You might. I mean, like
literally, it was like, what is that? Never heard of it.
It's like an owning property thing, and it's
okay, and they all kind of get together and they all kind of go, good for us.
That's exactly what it is. And it's like a board of people who like make sure that either the neighborhood or the building that everything's running according to, the elevators are up to code and the pool is clean, and it's like a group of residents.
The foyer smells like roses.
Precisely.
Exactly.
We always want the foyer smelling like roses.
Yeah.
So, or just dump him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I feel like in this economy, don't dump them. Just
because it's better to split the rent. Yeah, it's amazing to split the rent.
I've never really fun about being in a relationship? All hotels are half off.
Yes.
All hotels are half off.
Yes, correct.
There's no hotel you can't stay at for one night if you really believe in yourself.
Correct, but do you love sharing that small space with someone?
Oh yeah.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
Because you look, here's the thing. Guess what? Guess what you're not thinking about when you're at a Four Seasons with your partner
That you're out $500.
or that goddamn mail. You're not getting any mail.
Wow. There is no mail at the Four Seasons.
Not a drop.
That's
not
what
a
you
paper.
pay for. That's what
Yes.
you pay for. You're paying for luxury and not to argue about.
And
the
you're
broken
only
AC.
paying half for it. So it's like it's a
Yeah.
win on top of a win.
So we're saying move into the Four Seasons to this
Yes.
caller.
Yeah.
I love a luxury hotel. Like I want to figure out how to get points for that. That's a whole
No, there is.
separate thing.
There
Yeah.
literally is, but it's okay. So it's called the Leaders. Let me pull it up. I want to
Leaders.
get it right. It's a rewards program that I joined, but I'm not. Let me tell you, I'm not even close to having any
Okay.
like actual redeemable value. It's called the Leaders Club. Yeah, and it's like a chain. It's like all these different participating luxury hotels across the whole world. And basically what the deal is like if you, and these are hotel rooms that cost like $1,000
Yeah.
a night, but $500 if you got a boyfriend.
I know.
$333 if you're open.
I know.
You know?
You're good. That was quick math.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, these are $1,000 hotels. So basically, like if you book like a week's worth of hotels, you will get a free night. But what's fun about it is they're different hotels all over the world.
Right.
There's a few of them here in LA. They're mostly in Malibu. And they also offer, as being a member, like they'll offer you a free night here and there or a half off night here and there. So it's like you really can get, especially if you're already the kind of rich person who's staying at these hotels,
Yeah.
it's great value because when you get like a free night here, free night there, that's $1,000 here, $1,000 there.
Yeah.
And then every time you basically spend like $7,000, they give you $1,000. So like you're just picking up $1,000 once in a while.
But you gotta spend.
You have to
that
spend.
1,000.
Yeah, you have to like. It's not like you're not gonna accidentally. It's not like a movie rewards point where you're like, oh, I got a soda.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing. Like if you're at some point in your life, even if you just get one free night, that's still $1,000 in your whole
lovely.
life.
I know.
I'll take it. I'll never say no to a free $1,000.
I love a luxury hotel, and I can hardly afford it.
Is there one in mind that you really like?
I mean, I just went to, I was in Australia like last week for these shows, and they put us up in
A luxury hotel?
like the Intercontinental in Sydney, Australia, like with views of the Sydney Opera House and like the harbor. My boyfriend came with me.
Okay.
He's modest. He's like, I just need a bed and a door and
He's a
a
six.
towel. Like, yeah, like he's like,
he's modest.
He's like, it's fine. And then, I didn't realize like that trip turned me into more of like a luxury monster because we were in 5 different cities.
Can I just say, I see it for you. I see the next decade.
I'm gonna
it for
change.
You. I don't have one fucking doubt in my mind that you're gonna live a very
a life of luxury.
Yeah.
And I want to bring my friends onto this luxury lifestyle.
I don't.
Like you don't?
No.
No. I would bring you is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
No,
yes.
Like I want people to so yes, for my boyfriend, like he's he's fine with hotel, like, but once we went from city to city to city, every hotel was kind of a little bit different. So after this like luxury, like Intercontinental hotel, like, like it was beautiful. There was like a Vera Wang wedding dress shop in the hotel. Like that's the
wait, shopping when you're on vacation
level.
is so
He's
amazing.
crying. He's crying. But it was like, that's the level that it was at. It was beautiful. And then we went to another hotel, which was fine by all standards. Like fine. Like if we stayed here at that type of hotel, like in the States, like for a tour, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
But because
You really are changing. International. The States? Where are we?
So what do we call it? The United States, America, the USA?
I don't call it anything.
So
okay?
we call it nothing. I mean,
I don't call it a damn thing.
I also did not watch the debates last night.
I did.
The whole thing?
I literally did.
Like, were you like intentionally, like you sat there alone? I don't know why I said alone.
I was
I
alone.
don't know why
Okay,
I said
drag me to hell.
alone.
I was alone. I was doing like a little home workout, and I had Trump in one AirPod, and I had Biden
Yes.
in another AirPod, and then Dana Bash was sort of somewhere in the middle, and
Just doing squats and
oh my god, it was such a bummer.
I don't think I could. It would make me nauseous, so I just didn't.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like
a
listening to
big
the
bummer.
recaps. Anyways, I don't know what we call America. Like when I was in Australia, people called it the States.
Yeah,
Is that what people?
that's what people say.
The States.
The States.
So what did I say? The United States?
No, you said the States.
Oh, the States. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Like an Australian.
like yeah, the States. But I think everyone deserves a beautiful hotel experience.
Everyone.
And first class. Like everyone, it's everyone deserves first class. It should just all be first class.
The whole plane.
That's
They've
whole
started
plane.
doing that now, right? There is an
Oh my God.
airline that is the whole plane is first class.
Oh. Do you know what? Oh, I have to look that up.
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
Is it not just like a private jet? Or is it
No, it's like a
commercial
long
airline?
plane with lots of,
I love that.
I know, it is nice. The first time I was in a lay down flatbed, it was on a red eye, but I was so excited I didn't sleep a wink. I was just like
Stop.
like a kid waiting for Christmas.
You were just
morning.
like sitting up straight, like this is looking at people like this is crazy.
Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? It's a tiny salt shaker. It's a tiny salt shaker.
But were you so comfortable?
I really was.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
it
I
is
know.
really, really, really great.
Yes.
It's really nice. It's nice. It's just nice.
We
Especially, here's the thing though. It's like, it's nice if you don't pay for it. It's not worth what it costs. It is not worth what it costs. If you can get
No,
it for
you're
free,
right,
which you
you're
can, if you just fly enough, but then also just kind of like, you have to just like, there's a lot of things that people understandably are not willing to do because it's admin and it's boring and it's,
I like admin.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I check the mail every day.
Yes, I don't have enough going on in my life.
Right.
I'm like, I've
You have-
got
you have
time.
time for admin.
I have time to sit on the phone with Delta. I'm asking questions. I have time.
That's what you say when you're on the phone. They're like, "Can you hold?" You're like, "I got nothing but time."
Oh, I can
Oh,
hold.
I'll hold.
I'll hold.
Yeah,
and
I
then
hold.
I'll
Yeah.
act like you've inconvenienced me by waiting 20 minutes. But I had nothing to do.
Also, I love that you worked out during the debate because I love.
I'm getting ready for the apocalypse.
Yeah. I like a quick little multitask thing. Like while you're holding, do some squats,
100%. do
a plank,
Listen to this podcast.
listen
even.
to exactly.
Hey there, all you rednecks. We're still working on that. We're workshopping that. Thank you for enjoying the show. If you are enjoying it, please support the show. There's two ways you can do that. You can call in and leave a voicemail. The number is 516-900-4619. That's 516-900-4619. Tell us your problem. Be descriptive, and literal celebrities of the stage and screen will help fix your problems. Another way you can support the show is by joining the Patreon. It's $5 a month, $10 if you're feeling freaky. It helps us create the show. We're doing this ourselves, and we want to make more of it. So please, you'll get bonus content, bonus episodes, more advice, you might get feet pics, honestly. We're going to see how this goes. So please join the Patreon. Please call in. I love you. Okay, let's take one
yes.
more and then we're
Okay.
going to play a game.
Okay.
Okay. We have to earn the game.
Okay.
First, we work.
Hi, Jared. This is your straight white friend, Killian McCaskey, calling. And I got a skincare routine question. I have infamously bad Irish skin, and I'm trying to learn how to take care of it better. I don't use sunscreen because I think that gives me acne, but apparently there's face sunscreen that you're supposed to use every day, which doesn't make any sense to me because I'm not always out in the sun every day. I thought you wear sunscreen out in the sun. But I want to know, like, where do you start? What's the good kind of face washer? Like, I usually just get Dove from Men and use that, and then it makes I don't know if I have dry skin. I don't know if I have oily skin. How do I figure this out?
Skin.
It seems like a bunch of feminized gobbledygook to me, but apparently I need to be wearing sunscreen and using face lotions and shit every day. Just can you help me figure out what I need to get? Just the base, like the beginning stuff. Be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Love you.
Can I tell you
I
that
love this man.
Killian?
This is your real friend.
Oh, this is my real friend.
So you do know his skin.
I know his skin. He lives here in LA despite his beautiful regional accent from Boston, Massachusetts. But as soon as Killian started speaking, my urge to just absolutely get into the phone and just not listen was,
and you did really well. You were listening.
Killian, I listened to you.
Thank Jared. He listened.
You're welcome. Wait, but I also really, really feel that as someone with like acne-prone skin, so many sunscreens, even the ones that are sensitive, they make me break out, babe.
Yes.
They make me break out, but I found one that doesn't. I found one that doesn't.
Is it Dove for men?
Yeah, it's Dove for yeah. No, okay. This is just a full plug. It's a full plug for a brand that isn't paying me. They're called Ayur Medic. AYUR-medic. It's like a pun play on Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic. Like Ayurvedic meaning, I think it means like natural medicine, natural healing treatment.
It sounds like dermatologist approved. Like that's what I'm getting
I think that it is, but here's the thing though. It's all of the products that I use at home are like they're like organic and they're like from like a farmer. Like the label is like on a sticker that's a little ajar. There's typos sometimes. Like I don't use I really am not using like these expensive designer luxury brands. Like the only ones that don't make me break out are the ones from like a farmer
super
in like
simple,
New Hampshire
organic,
who
natural.
finally figured out how to make an aloe based organic moisturizer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But Ayur Medic makes a sunscreen. I use the untinted one, but they have a tinted one too, which could be fun.
Only do tinted. Okay, so I love your friend Killy.
What's his name? You can call him Killy. It's Killian.
Lil Killy. I love where your heart's at. You're in a good place, and thank you for being vulnerable. Like this is just a hygiene thing. Consider it a hygiene thing. I get it. Like the skincare is super.
Intimidating. There's a lot going on.
So intimidating, and it is very female. Like this is our thing.
Yeah,
it's a human thing. It's your skin. Your skin is gorgeous. It's your money maker, baby. That's your face,
baby.
So take care of your beautiful face. So when he says, "Where do I start?" Obviously, the dermatologist. Like that's what I would suggest. If he doesn't have one or have access to one, that's where you go to YouTube. Okay, so YouTube. You have to find out your skin type, right? So everyone's skin is either dry. I heard you comment that his skin is dry. Is that true? Or are you just being sassy?
I said what I said.
Okay. So Jared diagnoses Killy your skin as dry. So let's assume your skin is dry. You need to just like hydrate it. And I like your philosophy of like, it's just like simple is better, less is more. Like when I had acne.
Zendaya said that in an interview recently.
About skincare?
Yes.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, thank God for this woman. Because I'm sick of these. I have a lot of friends out there with gorgeous, perfect skin. Every last one of them, I have sensitive skin. No, you don't. Yeah. No, you don't.
Killian
if you're
does.
putting on 9 different serums at night and you're waking up without a rash, without acne, without a breakout, you don't have sensitive skin. And thank God. Good for you.
Yes.
Enjoy your insensitive skin. Stop co-opting our problem.
Yeah, I don't know that insensitive is a skin type, but maybe Jared thinks it's.
I think I'm being insensitive right now to like 2 girlfriends who have like mild eczema.
Just like perfect.
I'm like, if I don't see the eczema on your elbow, it doesn't exist.
I love where his heart's at because it's like he's just trying to take care of himself, which we love.
Yes.
So
and Killian needs a lot of help.
Yeah. Oh, just in general.
Killian should be calling in weekly.
Every day about something different.
And before you know it, like what's that expression? Like you can't do that. You'll be surprised how much you can do in like a year, but you can't do that much in a month or whatever.
I've never heard of that. Huh?
It's like something. It's like people try to do too much in a year and not enough in a week. You can do more in a month than you think, but not as much in a year.
It.
You know what I mean?
Like I think I get it. It's like I always have so much to do that I'm paralyzed and I do nothing.
Yeah.
That sometimes.
And like you overestimate what you can do long term and underestimate what you can do short term. It might be flipped. I have no idea.
Whatever.
Again, this is
an
raw. Advice podcast.
This is raw.
And this is just advice.
I love where his heart's at. Just find out your skin type. So let's say Jared says it's dry. Okay,
it's
little
dry.
Killy, and
it's Irish.
And I think technically you truly just need the 3 steps.
Yeah.
Cleanse.
Cleanse.
Even if you're a guy and you don't wear makeup,
you gotta cleanse.
You're sweating.
You wash your butt. You wash your arms. You wash your butt. You wash your face.
It's your
wash
body.
Your face.
It's your body.
How much are you touching your face? Yeah.
Correct. So it's another part of you you cleanse it and go gentle. Use a gentle cleanser because when I had crazy acne back in the day, and my instinct was like,
can I just say, gorgeous, perfect complexion.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Send me to jail.
Sunscreen.
Send me to jail. Leslie, gorgeous face.
Tinted sunscreen today.
Nice.
Yeah, and a hint of tinted, whatever, hyaluronic tinted, like foundation, whatever.
Yeah.
But you just need to cleanse. So cleanse it and then moisturize, right? And keep the moisturizer simple.
Yeah.
Don't go crazy. And I think you have to wear sunscreen.
You do. Here's the thing about that's an intro to skin thing you learn is you have to wear it every day. Yeah. You don't realize you're the sun. You're on planet Earth and there's a sun. Wear it every single day. It's one of those things you're already like touching your face. You already wash it. You already like throw it on. Mm-hmm. And I think they also say that like combination like sunscreen moisturizers are kind of a mess. Like you want to get a separate sunscreen from your moisturizer, aromatic, untinted. It's like, I think it's like SPF 50 or something. Yeah. It is good. It doesn't smell like sunscreen. It's matte. It goes on dry. It doesn't have that like coconutty, slick, oily thing. Yeah. It doesn't smell like you're on vacation. It smells like nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Also because it's such a bright white and it is matte, it has a brightening effect. It really,
but it doesn't it doesn't like make your face bright or does it? Like you know, like a white sunscreen, you can just see the film of the white.
No, there's no film because it's very, very dry. Mm-hmm. But it's because it's so white, it does just kind of turn the light up on your face. Okay. You're kind of like a little extra, like
luminizing.
Yes, luminizing.
Yeah, we like
it is a bit luminizing. It's mattifying and luminizing at the same time. It's incredible, and just put it on every single day. Mm-hmm. And it's the kind of thing that like. 30 years. I saw that. Did you see that thing of the a truck driver? It's like an image of a truck driver. He's like an old man
who never wore sunscreen.
Yes, and
I didn't see it though, but
it's only the left side of his face that is aged so much because of the window from the truck. His face, it's 2 different faces on one face. So just put the sunscreen on, do it every day. And 20, 30 years from now, when you have preserved yourself, You'll thank yourself.
Jared. You'll thank Jared.
You'll thank me.
But the problem with sunscreen, there's too many options on the market.
Yes.
But that does mean it's like people. There's someone for everyone. There's a sunscreen for everyone.
Yeah.
So you just have to meet your match. Yes. And you have to meet the one that you want to put on every day. Mm-hmm. So you like yours. I like the Elta MD.
You shut up. We're cutting. We're cutting.
Why?
You don't like that cutting.
One? You don't like that one?
Well, it was presented to me as like the perfect
Jared
one.
Jared just like cut me.
Like, yeah. I just like squirt you with Elta in your eye. That was the one that was presented to me as like everyone was like, "This is the one you need," because I was like, "Sunscreen makes me break out." I put it on; it made me break out.
Right. So what we're saying is, Elta MD is friendly to me, not to Jared.
Yeah.
Elta MD, I use the tinted one. It's very greasy and oily, but that doesn't work for people.
Yes.
But it works on me because it's so plumping, and then I let it set, and I wear makeup. So people, if you don't wear makeup, you might hate it because your face is shiny.
Yeah.
I don't know that you want a shiny face. So I'm so proud of you, Lil Killy. I know you're going to do great. Watch a couple YouTube videos and you have to experiment a teeny bit. And if you don't like your sunscreen, maybe you can give it to someone in need who likes that brand.
Hey, send it home.
Send it here. Send it here. Send it here.
Yeah.
And we'll collect the Killy sunscreen.
Oh, also
journey.
Here's the thing. Here's a great, if you buy a sunscreen, you try it and it makes you break out, that's okay. It's for your hands now.
Yes.
That's for your hands now.
Because we forget our hands as well.
That's for your hands.
For real. Like our hands, and the thing is we wash them all the time. Like
I am giving out good advice today.
You are, Jared.
You're all so welcome.
You're so lucky. Who am I? Killy. You're so lucky.
All I do is give. I give.
And rub sunscreen.
Yes.
Yeah, we give and rub.
We give and we rub.
Yeah.
Should we play a game?
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay. Okay. So not only am I a bad listener, I also never know. I never know who anyone is talking about ever. Can't ever know.
Okay.
So we're gonna play a game on this podcast called Sorry Who.
Okay.
And I'm gonna describe 8 influential, cultural, known people, and we're gonna see how many you can correctly identify.
Okay.
And if you cannot, you will say sorry who.
I'm gonna be equally as bad at this.
Okay. Let's. It's kind of interesting to learn this sort of like where we are.
Okay.
And for every question you get wrong, there are no consequences.
You get Lil Killy's leftover subject.
yeah.
As the gift.
Okay, so this is Sorry Who with Leslie Liao. Okay. The Prime Minister of Canada.
Wait. So do we guess who it is?
I mean, if you know who it is, you say it. If you don't know, you can forfeit. But you can try.
Isn't it Justin Trudeau?
Yes, baby, you got it.
You know, he's like in the news.
He's in the news. Yeah.
Look, he's like a power player.
You'll see. There's challenging ones. There's easy ones. I really just try to get a picture. Okay. So we're 1 for 1 here. Okay. The second president of the United States.
What the hell? Is it it's like a random person. Wasn't it like Washington crushed it and then it was like some guy? It's not Andrew Jackson. No, it's someone random. It's someone random.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson famously not random.
I'm so bad at this. I famously just like this is terrible. I don't pay attention to history.
Hey, me
like,
neither. That's why we're playing this game.
I'm like, the past is the past. And
Look, here's the thing. Everyone knows who the first president is. The drop-off on people who know the second president is so steep, it's crazy.
So, but can I say, the answer is on there, right?
Yeah.
Do you know who it is without
I
that
didn't know. I know now because I use this podcast to better myself. I'm trying to be a better listener.
It's selfish.
I'm trying to know who the anyone is talking about ever. I swear to God, I never know who you're talking about.
I will say this. I used to know. Okay, does that count?
Okay.
At a point in my life, I used to know who the second president was.
Okay.
At this moment, I don't.
You don't. The answer is John Adams. You weren't going to get that even close. It's
wasn't there
crazy.
like a miniseries about him?
There is.
See, I know that.
You know that. Okay.
Paul Giamatti.
You're
my answer is Paul Giamatti.
Yes, Paul Giamatti. I would accept Paul Giamatti as an answer.
Thank you.
Okay. The voice of Shrek.
Mike Myers.
The voice of Donkey.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay, those are both correct. Director of Blade Runner.
Which one?
The original.
Oh, the Harrison Ford one? Oh, it's like a legit person. No, it is. It's like a good
Sometimes
director.
it's a random person. Sometimes it's a legit person.
But you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just like a ghost director who just Hollywood hires to be like, just make this. We don't want to pay you. But then sometimes it's like, it's an auteur. I think it's an auteur.
Mo, do you know the answer? Don't say it. You think you know the answer?
Oh, it's like a legit person.
You can just say sorry who.
John Adams.
Yeah.
Sorry who.
It's Ridley Scott.
It is a legit. I knew it was a legit.
You had it wrong. Mo had it wrong too.
It's a legit person. That's why I was upset at myself.
Okay. Author of Pride and Prejudice.
Is it Jane Eyre?
It's Jane Austen.
What did I say? Who's Jane Eyre?
You said Jane Eyre.
Who's Jane Eyre?
I think Jane Eyre.
That's a
did
person.
She fly a plane or something?
I love this game.
I know. Isn't it really fun?
So awful.
This is like so crazy.
These are like
Jane Eyre is a Russian rock band.
Or
no, that's a person though.
No, isn't Jane Eyre a book?
Jane Eyre.
Yes. That's why I got confused.
I was thinking of Amelia Earhart, obviously.
These are like incredibly impactful people.
Jane Eyre's a book by Charlotte Bronte.
Okay.
So my brain thought Jane Eyre was
we got
an
women's
author.
names flying in the studio today. Okay, we're not done. Okay. plays Olivia Benson on Law and Order SVU.
I never watched it, but I'm assuming is it Mariska Hargitay?
You got it. Okay. Author of The Old Man and the Sea.
I don't know why I was about to say Moby Dick. I think books are people.
Books are people.
Books are people.
But are they legitimate people or random people?
This is a legit person.
Okay, books are legitimate people.
The Old Man and the Sea. Can I say that I read it? I've read it.
You've read it?
Like in school, they make you read that one.
I can't say I read it.
That's on the
I can't say that.
agenda for whatever reason, The Old Man and the Sea. I know that I'm going to say it's a man. I'm going to say it's a white man. Sorry, who?
It's Ernest Hemingway. And honestly, saying a white man, that
will
you're
you
correct.
accept that answer?
That's acceptable.
Just accept it.
That's
It's Ernest.
fully acceptable. Okay, when you okay, let me do the last one, then we'll talk. Okay, director of The Godfather.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Yes. Okay,
yes.
here's the actual last one. Winner of 4 Stanley Cups.
I don't know, Wayne Gretzky.
Yes.
Okay, there.
You got it.
I know some white men.
You
some
got
white men.
it.
Yes.
Okay, so when I have a team of researchers who compile that list for me.
No.
Yes, and when you Google famous directors, you get like mostly white, but you'll get like images and names of like 30 men. When you Google famous female directors,
It's like 2.
you get like nothing. You get like movies.
Yeah.
You get no name. No on that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking on that first. You click enter on it. You get nothing. There's
And then
no
it's like
names.
a Reddit thread of like, what are the best female directors?
Yes.
It's like there's no.
There's
article.
like articles about the conversation about female directors. It's really embarrassing.
Yeah.
We got to fix that.
So how
but that
many-
was Sorry Who. And you did pretty. You did okay.
I love that game. From those, how many of those did you feel like you knew?
How many did I know? I did not know John Adams. I did not know that Ernest. I know who these people are. I don't know what they did all the time. I didn't know Ernest Hemingway. I did know Mike Myers. I did know Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
I did know Justin Trudeau. I didn't know that Wayne Gretzky won 4 Stanley Cups, but I probably would have guessed like you did.
Right.
I would not have gotten Ridley Scott. I would not have gotten Jane Austen. But then it's the kind of thing where when I heard it, I would go, oh, right, of course.
Right, same.
But yeah, it's like when you can understand a language but can't speak it.
That's such a frustrating phenomenon.
That's me with female authors.
That's
And then Mariska, I would have got. And then Francis Ford Coppola, look me in my eye.
wouldn't
If you think I would have got that, if you think I would have got that, you're the dumbest bitch who ever listened to Sorry What podcast.
Have you seen the Godfather trilogy series?
No.
No, yeah, no interest.
Have
Yeah.
you?
I have. I went to film school, Jared. I went to film school.
God, you went to film
So in
school?
film school, we watched The Godfather in a theater. So that was actually a cool experience. I didn't watch it like
Yeah.
a frat guy's couch on his lap. Like I watched it
Okay.
in a theater.
Whoa.
So that kind of made me appreciate
You had
it
reverence
more.
for it.
Oh, that's a great word.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good word.
Did you like the movie?
Reverence.
Just like face value, did you like The Godfather?
So there's different versions of like. I liked it because I watched it in film school in LA, so I felt conditioned to like it. Am I watching it on a Saturday night as I'm doing my skincare routine? No.
No.
So kind of.
Yeah, because
My
you're
answer is
watching
kind
you're watching your Clay videos.
I'm watching The Valley on Peacock. It's like I'm watching like
What's The Valley?
It's like a Vanderpump Rules spin-off show. Like I'm watching
also,
like
Vanderpump Rules is a spin-off, no?
is it of Beverly Hills Housewives? I
Kind
guess?
of, right? Like
Vaguely. There's a
it's
vague connection.
Lisa, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So that's a great game.
That's a great game, right?
Makes me happy.
I'm so
and
happy.
sad.
I'm so proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I segment produce. If
Oh,
you
you
need any
do?
if you're looking for a segment producer, look no further than Jared Goldstein.
Of Sorry Who?
Of Sorry Who. Okay, should we do our final voicemail?
Yes.
Do you feel like helping one more person?
I'd love to.
I think I have it in me.
I'd like to try to genuinely help someone.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
give it a shot.
Let's hear what they have to say. Okay, roll it.
Hi, sorry what? My situation is my daughter raids my closet. She doesn't ask. She just goes in and just takes my clothes, my bags, whatever. And she ruins them. She hides them because she doesn't want to. She hides them and ruins them. And I feel like I'm going to put a lock on the door soon. But what do you think I should do?
Lock on the door. Solvable problems. solvable problems, internal locus of control. Okay? Do you know what that means? Sorry who for that word. Internal. Do you know what an internal locus versus an external locus of control?
You know so many good words.
Okay, here's the
I'm
thing.
like really
For for having so many holes in my head, the part that is meat is good.
Yeah.
I'm like a marbly steak.
Yeah.
My brain, it's like
It
it's a
holds
lot of
stuff.
fat and bone.
Yeah.
But the meat is good.
There's good storage
The
in
meat
there.
is
Yeah, the
good.
meat's good.
Yeah.
So can you explain that concept to us?
Yes.
What you just
Okay.
said?
So an internal locus of control is, I mean, it's basically what it sounds like. It's like it's something that you can control. An external locus of control is I'm doing a terrible job of describing it.
But I love
This is like when my niece asks me to describe like what does fold mean. She asked me what fold means, and I was like, my brain broke. I was like, you fold. It's when you.
But it's how do you explain it?
It's when you. I was like,
Take
how would you
something-
describe fold?
It's when you take an object and you want to minimize the space that it takes. Oh, to a kid. Okay, for a kid, I'd say you take an object and there's ways you can make it smaller. Some things can bend. Look at this. And I would show them a shirt. Like, see how it's big? Look at when I put this part on top of this part. It's smaller. Like, I try to explain it like with visuals.
You did a great job.
One time I have a memory, like I was in kindergarten and the teacher person was playing catch with a ball with one hand.
Uh-huh.
And I went up to him and I was a child and I was like, how do you do that? He was playing catch in his hand.
Yeah.
And I remember this to this day. He calmly explained to me with all the patience in his heart. He goes, here's how you do it. You see how my hand is open? When I throw my arm up like that, once the ball touches your palm, try to close your hand in like a fist. And he explained it to me. And I like fell in love with this. I was like,
my God.
and to this day, I remember that kindness of explaining that simple thing.
From a
so
child.
You should be nice to your niece.
And that was a child, right?
I was a child.
Oh, you were a child.
I was a child. He was the grown
Oh
person.
God, there goes my famous listening. Okay, I started thinking about a story I was gonna tell when you were done. So I missed a key part of that story where I thought you asked a kid to describe to you how to throw a ball.
I was the kid, which is such a nice memory because I remember that to this day. That's like a weird thing.
Yes,
to remember.
no, that's very nice.
But what's your more important, interesting story?
yeah.
That's what we all do when we're like, stop talking. Are you done? I have a better one. Okay, so go. What's yours?
So mine was, it was about the niece folding something.
Yeah.
Because she's 4 and she's learning the whole world.
Yeah.
And we get to teach her the whole world.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of crazy.
Explaining how to fold is hard because, we just do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's fun. It's like you get to
teach her that.
Yeah.
And she's really ahead of the curve. She's very smart and so her mom is a speech therapist, so she's like really like verbally, she's really, but then she's 4, so that she doesn't know what fold is, and she has such a thirst for knowledge, and she's always she wants to know what's going on. She's talking. You're always so impressed with how much she's talking. And then I said something about like folding the laundry, and I think I said it to her, and she stopped everything she was doing, and she looked at me, and she was like, "What is fold?" Like, I was like, oh my gosh, she is such a sponge.
She's like a philosopher.
She literally
yeah.
is. And she heard a new word that day.
But
and
also,
she stopped in her tracks.
Fold. Yeah, fold.
What is fold?
Because when is the last time you even stopped to think about the concept of fold? And I love folding.
Yes.
Like I love folding my laundry and have my little podcast in the back. It's a very calming thing.
And it's sorry what?
And it's oh yes. Sorry. I saw
I know. Whenever I say
panicked.
it. Yeah, whenever I say it's because I'm trained as an actor.
Yes.
So when I say sorry what, people they just think I'm saying sorry.
I panicked and I thought we were playing Sorry Who again.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Maybe we'll do sorry when, and we'll do dates of things.
Oh no, I cannot play. That's embarrassing for me. I don't know anything before 2000 means nothing to me.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I would awful.
Oh, I would be horrific.
Horrific.
I'm like the War of 1812. When was it?
But that's a very sweet. That's a sweet question because we don't think about. When has anyone asked you about what is fold?
Yeah.
What's fold?
What's fold? Yeah, it was really magical.
Cute.
Okay, but back to the collar. I say just get a lock on your door because then it's done. Then it's done and it's over. I recently accidentally locked myself out of my house because I got a new wall. Okay, I keep my key in my wallet.
Okay.
Quirky.
Okay.
I have one key in my life, and I put it in my wallet in the coin purse of my wallet.
Yeah.
But then I wanted to try a website called DHgate, where they send gorgeous fakes to your home.
Send what?
Like it's called DHgate. They'll send like dupes, like designer dupes, like fake bags and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wanted a wallet from Go Yard,
Mm-hmm.
and they sent it to me, and it's beautiful, but there's no coin purse. And I thought, oh, this is risky because I'm going to put my wallet, my key, and it's just kind of loose.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
I said, F it, I'll just do it. And the problem created itself almost instantly.
Yeah, it
within
fell
2
out.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it fell out into the car, so I still have the key, but like I was locked out of my house for an hour and a half. Basically, by the end of it, I just got one of those, like, you know, at like an Airbnb, those like bolt locks on the doorknob that is like a key.
So you like with a code that you can open it.
And then there's a key in there. Boom. It's problem solved.
So you made that for you.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm solving my own problem, which is me.
Yes.
And this fake Go Yard wallet that doesn't have a coin purse in it.
I'm concerned about this mother-daughter relationship where the mother said she ruins and hides. I don't know if I heard that correctly.
Yes, you heard it.
Ruin and then hide. That's I think that's the core issue. Like respecting your mom's stuff and then you're hiding and then lying. Like it's bigger than the lock. Like I think every problem is way deeper than it is on the surface.
But in the interim, as you are learning, as you're trying to teach your daughter a new way of being, you need to keep, oh my God, if somebody like came into my closet and my shit up, we'd have a big problem.
I'm the same. I don't share. Okay. This is the thing about me.
I really don't share well.
So do you have siblings?
I do.
So I have only one older brother. So we never shared anything. We never, we didn't have things that needed sharing. So did you share with siblings?
I guess not a ton. Not a ton. And I'm like the kind of like person, like if you come over and you're using a mug, I'm watching you. Use that mug
to make sure that make sure that you don't get it dirty or break it or
break it. I have delicate mugs. I bought a nice delicate mug.
We love a delicate mug. Like
it's made of glass.
Okay, that's very delicate.
It's gorgeous.
But
But if you're using it, I'm like,
dude, I'm the same. So I'm very just like,
I know it sucks. I'm the villain and it sucks.
Yeah,
like, I wish I wasn't this way. Here's the thing. I actually broke out of it. I used to I would wash my hands 6 times before I would like open my toys for Christmas. Like I'm like every scratch I'm like obsessed with. Like I broke out of it in college. For like 5 years of my life. I fully let it go. And I was like, I don't care. My things can have scratches. You can touch it. But it just somewhere in my life, it came back.
Yeah.
And it is back.
I get nervous. That's the control thing. Like it's mine. And once I let it go to other people, like I hated in college when girls raided my closet and borrowed my Tilly's halter top that I didn't even wear it yet. So if it's yours, you should break it in. That's your top.
That's yours.
So that was my top and everyone is borrowing it and like wearing it and they didn't ruin it, but they're breathing life into my top.
Yeah, their titties are in there just leaving
like
marks.
They're making their marks. And it's just like, so, and I have once put a lock on my bedroom door because I did have a roommate at one time.
And good for you.
Because she would come in when I was sleeping and use my makeup. And I used to hide Diet Coke under my bed because people would drink all of my Diet Coke.
We're speaking the same language.
And again, I don't want to be this way.
If you don't think I have at least 3 hiding spots in my house, I'm hiding what needs. It's problem solved.
I think Jared has locks all over his home.
Yes, internal locus of control. Hide what you care about.
Yes, and like
period. And you will never have this problem again.
Yes, and
you won't have to teach one person one lesson.
Buy multiple locks. Trust no one.
No.
That's our advice.
Yeah.
Don't trust your family.
Underwear drawers are not just for underwear.
No.
Okay? If you have an appliance in your house that maybe you don't want someone in your house using, take a crucial piece of that appliance, leave it in your underwear drawer until you're dead.
We would be awful roommates if you and I lived together.
No, I think we'd be great.
Or actually, because I would respect the out of your
Yes, and same.
I would maybe if I wanted it, I would just get one of my own. That's what I would do. I would admire your thing and be like, you know what? Yeah, I want to, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it comes from not having a sister or something. But like, I would
I'm your sister.
honor you're my sister. I would honor your. There would have to be no locks.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I wouldn't even.
Oh my God.
I would compliment it and not touch it.
Let's go to a luxury hotel together. And we'll just honor each other's
Let's go to
shit.
a lounge together.
Yes.
Fly first class together.
Leslie Lounge. How about that?
Leslie Lounge.
There's your podcast. Leslie Lounge.
And we're in a lounge.
Leslie Lounge.
Jared, you just really helped me. You just helped me.
I've unlocked a brand deal for you.
Oh my God. Thank you, Jared.
You're so welcome.
You helped me more than anyone else.
Oh my God. I'm here to help. I help. That's what I do.
And
I'm known
listen.
for how much I help people. Okay. Do you want to I feel like that's a wonderful place to stop. Do you want to plug anything?
Just respect each other's space. That's what I'd like to plug.
Oh my God, huge.
Just respect people that you love, their space and their things.
Yeah, and when in doubt, if you have any question in your mind, take your shoes off.
Oh, 100%.
Just take
Oh
them
yeah,
off.
we're shoes off.
Shoes
I'm a
off.
shoes off. Yeah.
I'm shoes off. I'm sweeping outside.
Of course.
And then everyone goes, "Oh, Asian." No one taught me that. The Asian is in my bones,
I don't even
babe.
think you were born this
It's
way.
in my bones. Like I did not grow up in like a shoeless Asian household. Like it's just
Yes. Can I tell you something? When I got back from my travel, I have all the shoes that I wore on my trip in a line by my front door next to a pack of Clorox wipes.
Uh-huh.
Today, I plan to Clorox wipe the bottoms of them. Like that's my
You do it every
style.
day?
No, because it's just I got back from this trip.
Oh, right,
and I
right.
want the vacation of it off.
Off.
Yeah,
That is incredible.
I'm incredible.
Do you travel with wipes?
Sometimes, yeah.
You know, I invented wiping down like a plane seat.
You did?
Yeah,
You
in
invented-
2019.
Oh, you
not
wiped
even.
the seat?
In February
Pre-
of 2020, I invented bringing out like a wipe and wiping down like the arm, the seat, the back of the seat, maybe the wall if I'm leaning on it, the table. And I was like, I am the smartest man alive. And I'm the only person who's ever going to do this. And then 4 weeks later, something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know the cleaning crew doesn't wipe. The cleaning crew on the plane, they get the rubbish out,
Yeah.
the trash out, and all they do is they take the seat belts
Yeah.
and they fold it crisscross.
Crisscross.
So it's the illusion that it's clean. Nobody wiped that farty seat.
No.
Nobody wiped that farty
And I'm
seat.
farting.
Except for and we are farting.
I'm farting. I need to fart into a clean thing. I don't want to fart.
You fart into the Clorox
It's
wipe.
like a tilly top, you know? It's
Yes.
like I want my has to ruin
You
it.
wanna
I want
break it
my
in.
shit to
Yes,
ruin it.
yes.
Yeah.
We've learned a lot.
We've learned a lot. So
lot.
respect other people's space. Follow Leslie
Yeah, that's what
Liao.
I'm plugging. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Clorox wipes.
And Clorox wipes.
Clorox wipes. And I'm always doing shows, so just, find me.
Go check them out. I
Yeah.
keep bibbing my boop on the microphone, but that's okay. Thank you for listening. Please call in sometime, 516-900-4619. We're going to solve your problems. I'm Jared Goldstein. This is Sorry What. Bye, honey.